is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, everyone, to NRG Stadium, home of the Texans here in Houston, Texas. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out. My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy in the very first play of the game. First down and big yards.
And the Bulldogs come up to the line in a hurry-up.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. He pulls in the catch. Oh, there's the stiff arm. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense right from the line, playing with tempo now.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense set for the sixth play in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's third down in the red zone. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Makes the grab on the move. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Dogs. They strike first in this national title bout. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So USC's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. Picks up the first, looking for more. Refuses to be stopped. They drag him down after a big gain. I'll move all the way to the 38. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The receiver grabs it. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
Deep shot toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed to the running back. Breaking. Again, ripping through the defense. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Short throw complete to the tight end. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Breaks free. Tackle finally made to win at the 13-yard line. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Fights off a defender. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. The tight end has got it.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down, looking to throw it. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC.
Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Trojans will have first and 10 here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Trojans. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
USC 13, Georgia 10.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Past the marker and still going. Wow, juke the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Back-to-back jump plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Figueroa. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass is intercepted.
They come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, and a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Not able to connect, incomplete. The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 46. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. He'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete. Now it's second down here. He hands it to the back.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Stop quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. The Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Brings her in the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
20, Georgia, 10.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Grab by the receiver. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Nowhere to run. Out corralling for no gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to throw it again. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44. Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Here's the second down play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They're going to throw forward on third and short. Catch made by the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Blocked with the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. A grab made by the tight end. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. Looking for a man. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Working clock with the ground game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass, the catch is made. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a